All right, example 10, we want to solve quadratic equations. We have a quadratic equation here, x minus 6 all squared equals 9. So since this is set up nicely for us, we have a binomial that's already squared and it happens to be equal to a perfect square. We can go ahead and eliminate this square by taking the square root of both sides. Okay, to get rid of a square, we take the square root. So when we do that, those cancel. And then when you take the square root of both sides like this, remember that this becomes plus or minus because you can, when you square something, two positives make a positive and two negatives also make a positive. So that's the reason behind it. Okay, so this eliminates that square root, so I'm just left with x minus 6 equals plus or minus 3. That's the square root property. And then we can go ahead and solve this, but we have to do it twice because we have this equal to positive 3 and negative 3. So I'm going to go ahead and do the positive first. So x minus 6 equals 3. We would add 6 to both sides to get x by itself, and x would equal 9. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. X minus 6 equals negative 3, but since I still have a negative 6 here, so I'm still going to add 6 to both sides. But this time I have negative 3 plus 6, which gives me positive 3. So those are my two answers for this quadratic equation. It makes sense that I got two answers because it's a quadratic. Some quadratics have two solutions. So 9 and 3 would be the correct answer, or choice B.